What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good evening. Everybody, a couple minutes to get in, and we'll figure out what the heck we're doing. Talk some project updates and such. Of course, everybody wants to text me. Gotta respond to the mom. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. Pin the comment. Jump back in. Hey, Tom, what's happening? Hope everybody's having a good evening. Going to be a little shorter live stream tonight. I got 1,000 things to do to get ready for my trip tomorrow to PRI. So. Everyone is welcome to jump in as always. You are not required to. I appreciate everybody simply jumping by. But you are more than welcome to jump in if you so choose. Just all the craziness to get ready for PRI. That's got to finish the laundry. That's why I'm wearing not my stupid regular crap. Get all that stuff together. Got to pack all my final stuff, charge all my batteries up, make sure I got all my recording equipment, get all that stuff ready, pack all the random snack food and medication and all that crap. So some of that stuff I have to do kind of last minute because I have to take it tomorrow morning as well. So, and there's Fiona. If anybody's here for the Dobes, there's Fiona. I know, Feets. Yeah, thank you, Feets. Hey, Neverboard, what's happening? How are you doing this evening? Hope everything's going well. Figure we'll wait a couple minutes and I'll start going over hopeful plans. What I think I'm going to do, what I hope to do, and I want to know what you guys would like to see. Because this channel does not work if people don't watch. So. I feel like if I came on, you'll lose viewers. No, that's not how that worked, Tom. That's not how that worked. That was silly things happen sometimes. Now, as long as we don't talk about vacuum, advance, and random carburetor things, you are more than welcome to come on. So, need to see some first gen S10s. Well, I had the Blazer. Hopefully, the guy that bought the Blazer from my buddy, he's turned it into a LS turbo truck, and he's updating the turbo on it. Apparently wasn't happy with how it was doing. And as soon as he's done with that, hopefully I'll be able to at least do a little interview or view of the truck. Thank you, Fee. So that'll be pretty cool. Because that thing was fun to get running. There's 3 videos on the channel. And he turned it into a fire-breathing monster. So I'm definitely going to be interested to see it. Well, yeah, I also need the money for another. So I'm always up for free cars, but they have to be free and within a realistic distance for me to get it, because I don't have access to a trailer at the moment. So Fiona, I wouldn't mind an S10. I wouldn't mind a Ranger, and to a lesser degree, I wouldn't mind a Dakota. So, Max. Oh, excuse me. I think we're having a slow night tonight. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope nobody's too busy or doing any kind of craziness. If I'm able to, I'm going to try to live stream from PRI on Friday. I don't know how that'll work, but we will see. Hopefully, it will work out. Thank you, Fee. Hi. Hey, Buster Rail Garage. Thank you for dropping in. I hope to see you Friday. I'll be at PR late tomorrow for a little bit. I'm trying to meet Professor P. He's supposed to be at the Edelbrock booth tomorrow. So hopefully I get in on time to see him. Yeah, I'll be getting ready for PRI. I've been getting ready, but I'll do all the final stuff after the live stream tonight. So yeah, I'll see you there. Levi from Levi's Backyard Performance is going to be there. Finnegan's going to be there. Freiberg is going to be there. Oh, hell. Flying Sparks Garage. I like to call them Flying Sporks. I don't know them personally. I assume Sally Speed Shop, Jacob Davis will be there again. And there's a bunch of other people that are going to be there. A couple other people from No Name. So it'll be fun anyway, but it'll be nice to see some of the people that I met in person before. We should do a YouTube collaboration on an old camper. Will it run and drive home? I'm up for it. I'm always looking for something. There might be something fun to have as many people as possible for that thing. I got to email everybody again about that thing because it's kind of flatline, and I definitely want to do another collaboration, even if it's not all of us. It'd be fun probably to go towards you guys because I know you're not centrally located, but you're all much closer. So that would be fun. S10, yeah. Hey, what's happening, Jim? Let me know what's going on. I will be in Indy tomorrow afternoon. Try to do something real quick tonight. Probably I'll be at PRI all day Friday, and then Saturday I've got to check out of the hotel by noonish. So, gonna do a Saturday. Hopefully, see everybody I missed, and I definitely want to see you. So let me know what your availability is, and we'll figure something out. I didn't realize you gave away 4 trucks. I knew you were looking for the looking at the Hummers at the local cop shop. I didn't realize you were giving away trucks. You are correct me if I'm wrong, Buster, but you're in Tennessee, correct? Hey, Colleen, what's happening? Actually, let me do that since I'm here. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to share this real quick. Colleen, since you jumped in, oh, he's in Kentucky. Okay. Sorry. Everybody's bopping in here real quick. I'm going to try to present this real quick. Hopefully this works. I just saw this, so I haven't had a chance to look into it too deeply. But this was posted on, excuse me, dry tonight. This was posted on the Buster Radio Garage Facebook channel. I believe it was by Colleen, and this family needs help. There's a GoFundMe. I have not had a chance to look into it. I just saw it as I popped on Facebook tonight. So this is literally the first I'm looking at. But what I'm going to do is copy the information and deposit it. So if you guys have a chance to, please go check this out. And if you can help, please do. So waiting here if you can visit the AMC. If we can, that's awesome. If we can't, still want to see it, definitely, because it'd be awesome to see you again. Hey, doesn't have special. What's happening, my friend? Oh, you gave it 3 Rangers and a Dakota. Wow, I wouldn't have minded a Ranger, but I'm not a picky man. So this is the GoFundMe information for this link. This is from Colleen. If Colleen wants to explain a little bit of it, please do so. Oh, crap. Oh, hi, Lauren. Sorry. That was. Oh, God. I definitely got. I had, like I said, I popped on Facebook the minute I came in before I did start the live and saw it, and I wanted to share it. I didn't realize it was him. I will definitely be looking at it this evening and doing what I can for it as well. Hey, Dinas, like I said, the link should be. Yeah, it is. It's tied at the top. Whoever would like to jump in, please feel free to do so. You are not required to do so, but I do appreciate you hanging out, and you are welcome to jump in if you can. I don't see my address, but thank you, sir. Yeah, I would not send it here. So okay, so this is Functional Histories. This is Victor. He's been on my live streams. He's been on a couple other things. He does the customized Hot Wheels cars for channels that are popular on YouTube. Very cool guy. I will have to look into this deeper tonight. So please go check this out. And if you can help him, please do so. Lagging in a second. Hey, Mohawk, how's everybody doing? Thank you for dropping by. You're, like I said, everybody's always welcome to jump in. You are not required to. I appreciate you hanging out. Okay, so let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Everybody's just saying hi, which I appreciate. Again, probably have said this in a couple live streams, but part of why I'm doing this is it's fun hanging out with everybody, but it's getting a chance to do stuff like this to hopefully bring awareness to stuff that people could help with, which would be awesome, but also so you guys meet other channels and get a chance to talk to each other and spread stuff around. I didn't know DNS before he started coming on live streams, and great guy. I'm glad to call him a friend. So that you never know who you're going to meet, and that's half the fun. So just real quick, how's everybody's evening doing? I will find out what's going on with this. Sorry, it's been a long day. Find out what's going on with this, and I will contribute as whatever I can. But if you can, please do so. He's an awesome guy, and if he needs help, let's try to help him. He is a member of our extended family here on YouTube. So if we can, if you can, I know it's tight with everybody, but definitely if you can, please do so. I'm glad I can help. I didn't even know it was him. I hadn't read it yet, Colleen. I literally, I would have done it either way, even if I had known it was him. So, please help out Victor if you can. It would be awesome. Yeah, neither can I, Jim. And it started slow and it's ramping up, which is awesome. Yeah. So what I'll end up doing in a couple of minutes is I'm going to pin the information this at the top. So if you can, please go ahead and help them out. Actually, I'm just going to do that right now. If anybody wants to jump in, I will post. I can't pin it. Why can't I pin it? Sorry. This is a new one to me, guys. Sorry, I'm not trying to. I wanted to pin this, but I don't know if I can or not. Let me see if it does anything. No. Okay, I'm just going to have to keep sharing it then. Sorry. I was trying to pin that to top, but as far as I know, I can't. Whoa, got it real quick in there. Saying hi to everybody. Yeah, so the link's pinned at the top. I will keep sharing that within the system. What's up, DNS?
Oh, not much. What you been to?
Not too much, man. Just real quick. Hello, Rescue and Restore Garage. Long time. Hope everything's going well for you guys. You're welcome to jump in it or let me know what's going on. I hope everything is going well. And awesome to see you guys back in the chat. How's your evening going there? How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just tired, very tired. They're about to run me to death.
Yeah, it was a very long day for my disabled ass, to say the least. So,
yeah, they're hitting up every scrap yard in the country trying to buy up a bunch of steel right now. So,
is that good for you or bad for you?
It's keeping me busy.
Okay.
I've already got 33 hours in this week.
Wow. Yes, you're going to be a busy boy.
Yeah, I'm going to be busy tomorrow, too. I got to go pick up a load of steel tomorrow, and then I got to drop it off, and then I got to go 30 miles up the road, pick up another load of steel, and take it 2 hours up the road, and then hopefully I'll be able to go home.
There you go.
Oh. I got to pick up a load of junk batteries Friday.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah. Luckily, I don't have to touch none of them. All I got to do is just open the back doors. Everything's palletized. They just load it on there, and I got to take it back to the yard and drop the trailer. They'll unload it.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I guess I'll start collecting again. But man, I was disappointed with all that stuff in the Comanche, that all that scrap, and it didn't add up to much of nothing.
Well, that's the reason why they're buying this steel, because supposedly rumor has it, there's talk that steel is going to go way up next month.
Okay. Well, I can cut the cat out of the Chambler, which I'll do when I get back, and that'll be $150 or so. So that'll help with the final cost of the build, because it's getting closer. I'm checking off stuff every day. So
Yeah, I had to go pick up a load of junk I-beams today with other assorted crap in it. It was a madhouse when I got there this afternoon with it. I had 7 trucks in front of me. There's only 2 cranes to unload. And by the time I finally got unloaded, 4 more trucks showed up. And when I was leaving, actually going out the gate, 2 more were coming in.
Do you know anything about what's how many of you caught Dying Breed Garages per down on John Wilburn? No idea, personally.
No.
Not nary a clue. I'm doing really pretty good. I'm packing up tonight after the live stream, and I'll be heading to PRI, which is a performance racing industry. It's a trade show. It's like a mini SEMA. And I'll be headed there tomorrow, and just got a million things to do. Just try to get ready.
Where are they having that at again?
It's in Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Yeah, it's right downtown. It's there's a convention center that's connected. That noise is Fiona, by the way. There's a big convention center that's connected by an underground passage to the stadium where the Colts play. So it's all 3 buildings. There's 1,100 vendors.
Shoo.
And I've got about 200 of them I'm trying to see, and don't know how much of that I'll do, but I was able to search through that list that I had up last week, and there's 95 of them are in Michigan, and I'm going to try to see about 60 of them. So we'll see how it goes. Got to keep churning up the stuff for shop tours, and I didn't realize that there's a pretty high Zooten manual transmission place 3 miles from my house. So I gotta go pick their brain. Number said I got a 1,200-pound battery to scrap to. Was only $100 a couple months ago if it took it in. That's a hell of a battery.
Yeah, so was that one of those electric forklift batteries?
I would assume. He can probably tell us more. Okay, so I guess I'll have to. Guys, can you give me a basic? Don't Cliff Notes version of whatever the heck is going on with this? And there's a lot of infighting lately.
Yeah, we're intrigued.
I hate seeing that personally. I've never been to SEMA. It's one of the things when I started working in the industry, the first real job, and it wasn't a dealership, was at McLaren Engines up here. And some of the stuff we built, actually the thing behind me, that went to SEMA. And I worked on it, but I didn't get to go. I had to stay and, work the shop because I was 20. I didn't know anything anyway, but I've always wanted to go to SEMA. So I do want to go one time. I know it's probably going to be insane. PRI is fun. It's probably, if there's somebody you want to meet, it's probably your best opportunity to actually meet a celebrity of any type in the auto racing world, because I saw Finnegan there. The line wasn't horrible. People were nice. There's a bunch of people that are going to be there. You can qualify if you have a YouTube channel. You just have to pay the registration and fill out the paperwork, and you just got to cover it while you're there. Because I went last year. Go ahead, man.
I was going to say, it sounds like a rather content-rich environment.
Oh, yeah. And it took everything I had to do what I did last year. But I never could have started my Michigan Makes tours without going there and talking to people in person. The first 2 shop tours I did were people I met there. And it just kept growing and growing. And I had 200 subscribers when I went there last year. So, I mean, it's not it's worth it. It's worth at least applying. And worst case, even if you can't go, the money that you do pay for the membership helps within the racing community, and you do in the automotive community in general, and you do get a lot of discounts through companies as well when you're buying parts.
Right.
What's happening in the other half of Rescued and Restored? How are you doing?
Forward to seeing the videos once you get them on.
I'm sorry, man. Didn't mean to talk over you there, bud.
I was just going to say, I'm looking forward to seeing that when you put it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to live stream there Friday. I
Uh,
don't know how well that's gonna work or not. Maybe I'll do it Saturday morning. It'll help with having my friend Lauren there because there's a million things to try to do. I don't,
yeah,
assuming I get reception in the building, et cetera, et cetera. I don't think they'll have a problem with it either way. But yeah, 24-volt forklift battery.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's amazing. We actually get a bunch of them things in without the battery, of course. But
Yeah. What's happening, Turbo Tom? Thank you for dropping by. Tennessee would be a great place to live, I do believe. I wouldn't doubt it. I did live in the Carolinas. I've lived in Florida, North Carolina, and Michigan. I love Michigan. I can't take the weather anymore. North Carolina was beautiful, especially in the area I was in. It was mountainous, and that was awesome. Was the mascot better to just be let it be? Short of it, will be pulling all of his internet guys down. Oh, yeah, it's weird. No problem, Bust Radio. I understand people have issues with things and whatever. Not everybody's going to like everybody. I get it. And I didn't know what to expect when I went to No Name. I really didn't. And of all the things I've been to over my many years on this planet, with that many people and that many different channels and that many theoretical egos and all the other stuff and just the differences people have with each other, I never heard a curse word between people. Nobody fought on the drag strip. Everybody was cheering everybody on. Everybody was helping everybody else. It's probably the nicest event I've ever been to, and I'm looking forward to going back.
yeah,
but I know there's always going to be drama, and I know that YouTube to some extent runs on drama. If I can help it, I'm going to avoid it. So, what's happening, NBA's Creation Club? How are you doing? Oh, NBA's Creation. I am going to. Can't remember if you were in the last one. I do apologize. If there's anybody you know that's going to PRI that you want me to meet or a company you want me to talk to, throw it in the chat and I will do my best to make it happen. I've been dared to go try to give Lizzie Musi a hug by Junkyard D. I will see if I can make that happen or not. Because Lord knows I love a challenge. So I'm going to throw this back up there real quick and I'm going to go back to it. This is Victor from Functional Histories. I have not read the post yet. I found this on Busted Radio Garage's Facebook channel right before I got on here. This is put up by Colleen Tebow. And if you can, please go to the link. Please check it out. If you can help them out, please do so. I will be looking this up tonight after I get off the live stream. But I want to share this. I want you to be aware. As somebody in our community, if you've got a chance and you can help them out, please do so. If you can do nothing else but simply share the information, read through it, make sure that that's what he wants, or that's what they want. I'm assuming they do because it is public, but definitely check it out and please at least share it. I understand that with the holidays, money's tight, but if nothing else, getting the word out can definitely help. Yeah, I fully agree. Rescue and Restored. There's so much going on, and most of it, everybody I've met in person has been positive. Most of the people I've had dealings with, I've only really met one or two people that were, let's go with the odd. But I'm directly not trying to go after the drama. It's not my thing. I don't want it. I understand it's going to happen whether I want it to or not, but do my best to avoid it. And the stuff with the people that I know there's channels that don't like each other, or don't like the event or everything else. There's always going to be somebody who would rather complain than help, or rather complain and get involved. And if you don't like something, try to change it. If you can't change it, find something else. Life is just not freaking worth it. Too much going on. What's happening, Slimo? Top of the morning
Hey,
to you.
Slimo.
Hope you're doing well out there, Slimo. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Fee. My email is info6%recycled@gmail.com. I'm going to leave this up, but it is in my about section. My email is there. Oh, fun. Yeah, so definitely, if you can, this is Victor from Functional Histories. If by some chance you don't know, he's been on my live stream a couple times. He's made Hot Wheels versions of most of the popular YouTubers' cars. So go check out his channel, but check this out. I will post this as well this evening. The link is in the chat. I can't pin it for some reason; it won't let me do it. Otherwise, I would. But I will post this up, and if you can help him out financially, please do so. If you can't, at least share would be awesome. The better we can do to help somebody in the community, better it makes us all at the end of the day. So. Excuse me. You got any plans for the holidays?
No, not really. Just with family. That's about it.
Yeah, same here. Nothing overly exciting.
Yeah, we're going to have, I think he said we're going to have Christmas Day, of course, and then we're going to have the day after Christmas. So I'll have a 4-day weekend out of it.
That's good. Yeah, I think, I only work part-time anyway, but the place that I work, I believe is shut down for most of the holiday season. So, which is nice because there's a couple people that work there full-time. So.
If the prices are going to go up as high as they're saying it is, I figure once I get back to work 2 days after Christmas, we're going to be just wide open all the way to New Year's.
Okay.
Which I'm not complaining. It's it's pretty good money. So.
Yeah. Sorry. Fiona has pinned my arm. Give me a second. Okay. I love my dogs. I'm going to check my email real quick, so do apologize. And we'll actually get to talking about the plans for the channel in just a second. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, but your stuff with your garage just makes me want to try to climb the wall. I know it's probably not a good idea for me physically, but I don't know why. I just feel like I need to try to climb that. So. Okay. Oh, okay. Colleen sent me the information for the GoFundMe. Okay, directly. So sorry. I just wanted to make sure I was on. Oh hell! I lost. You're. Feel free to pop back in, but I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I was in another screen at the moment. Okay. So yeah. So I don't know if you guys are moving. There's something we can do to help. Please let us all know. Would it be great to have you in the States? So, waiting for Hot Wheels Kingwood now, and you gotta remember, Slimo Kingwood is a Ute, right? Over here it was a station wagon, so I just want to make sure that I'm following you. Okay, awesome. So they got Neverboard stickers. I do not know what happened to DNS. He popped off there. Well, hopefully, if he jumps back in, he can answer that. So I do apologize, everybody. I'm gonna pop this back up real quick. This is the fundraiser for the GoFundMe for Victor from Functional Histories. So I just want to make sure everybody sees that. give it a second, and then see if Dina jumps back in or anybody else does, and then we will start talking about what the heebie-jeebies is going on over here in Funland. Yeah, I think. So Neverboard's caught 12 mice last 48 hours, also showing a dead mouse sets everyone off on YouTube. Yeah, they frown upon those things. They do. You know, I'm about halfway through Buff's Garage's No Name National video. I watched the first like minute of the video you guys posted, Rescue and Restored, where you did the burnout, and that's as far. I'm behind on everybody's stuff, so I do apologize. I'm not ignoring anybody. I am just maxed out with everything I can do at the moment. So, yeah, this is Fiona. If anybody's here just for the dogs, Max is over in the corner being a giant baby. Oh, wow. Okay, so I think hey.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I just want to make sure because I literally came right back into the screen and checked my email, and you were gone. You blipped off the same second. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm down here in the parking lot where I park my truck at, and I don't know what it is. It's just that one spot right there. You cannot get jack out of the internet, phone. Some mornings, my truck actually has its own Wi-Fi, and so I can log in on the e-logs, and sometimes I can't even get signal there.
Jeez.
It's just like at one edge of the parking lot is like a black hole.
The place I go for physical therapy, there no signal gets in. It's like it's a freaking Faraday cage in the building, and it's the weirdest thing. And it's annoying because if I'm trying to show my medical stuff to the PT guy, I can't do it. Can't show any live stuff because if I'm lucky, it'll after a minute it'll either pull it up or it'll time out. So it's just annoying.
Yeah, there's a cell phone tower down here. I can stand out in the parking lot, throw rocks at the damn thing, and I still can't get covered.
Rescue and Restored. There's always going to be some infighting there. Apparently, there are certain people who just don't like fun. I don't even know. I don't. If anybody has a legitimate gripe, I haven't seen it. Doesn't mean there isn't one, but I haven't seen it, and I'm gonna back the people I've met and actually seen in person, and what they're saying and what they presented were the same. So I'm gonna have to back them unless I'm presented with something that tells me that's not the truth. So good. I'm glad you guys are doing as well as you can. You got my phone number. You're always welcome to get a hold of me if you guys need anything. I know there's not much I can do this far away, but I'm always around. So that what Colleen said, that's better than my overly worded engineer version of stuff. Yeah. Dicks. There's some dicks in the group. Yep. Can't kill a wasp on video and put it on YouTube. They will take it down. Sometimes the stuff they do is a little nuts. They would have hated it when my little one Emma, who you guys probably never seen because she did pass last June, or actually last May. Her nickname was Murder Dog for a reason, because if it was in the backyard and it wasn't a dog, she ate it. I mean, like Exorcist ate stuff. So
yeah, basically doing what normal dogs do.
Well, yeah, I got her when I got her. She was 10 months old, 30 pounds, and was pregnant. And I didn't know it. And I had her for about a week, and her belly dropped. And she had an appointment on Friday. She started giving birth on my feet on my couch on a Wednesday. I'd never had an animal give birth, and let alone on my couch. I love that couch, but that couch had to go. But she had 8 healthy puppies, and at that point, I just had her because I thought I could help her. I was doing dog rescue, and no, she hung around. But yeah, she lived in a junkyard. I mean, that she caught stuff and ate it to live. So
Yeah.
Hayabusa engine for the Honda Civic Ute. If you're talking about my Mahanchero, which is what I'm calling it, that would be a no. I will show you guys soon what that's going to be. I had some concept art done for it. Taking that with me to PRI to hopefully help me get some people to help sponsor the build, because what I want to do isn't going to be super duper expensive, but it isn't going to be cheap. So yeah, I do agree. This group is too much fun. Unfortunately, Slimo, with the Hanchero, as you'll see in the next video when I pull the engine, do some of the other stuff, I'll show you more of the undercarriage. It's gone. There's no saving it in its current form. He's just stuck with his neck. Yeah. You never do. You just hope that everything goes well. And you hope that by and large eventually people will show you who they are. Just kind of one of those things. If you're around somebody long enough, you'll figure out who they are over time.
Oh, before I fell into the black void of no internet, you were saying something about my shop.
Sorry, I was gonna say I want to climb the wall. So where you have the wall set up, it makes me want to climb the damn thing. I know it would be a bad idea, but
yeah, especially since I built it.
Well, and when you popped off Neverboard, is that how long before the shipping container storage thing is done?
I'm really hoping before New Year's, but I'm not going to confirm that because I still got, I still got to finish this one wall. I got to hang doors. I got to finish one of the eaves. Then I got to get it wired up. It's a lot to take in, when you have to work Monday through Friday and all you have Saturday and Sunday off and you got other obligations.
Yeah.
It's not going as fast as I had envisioned, but I'm trying to hurry every little step I get.
You got anybody that can help you, or?
Yeah, I got a couple guys. It's just trying, it's just hard catching them this time of year.
Yeah. Well, I figured, I know the weather doesn't necessarily slow you down horribly down there, but it still could slow you down, and everybody's busy right now. So.
Yeah, one of my friends, he installs and repairs garage doors, and he was a big help with this.
Yeah.
And he's working probably 70, 80 hours a week just on garage doors right now.
Oh, jeez.
Plus, he does those automatic gates that rich people have in front of their houses.
Gotcha. Yeah, having a garage door installer guy is definitely a good friend to have. So.
Yeah. Plus, he used to do structural steel once upon a time, and that was a big help when I put the roof on this thing.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. It's two ISO containers with a center building that you built.
Yeah, it's 2 40-foot high cube containers, and there's a company, I think it's called Shield Co, that makes a prefabricated roof kit to go on top.
Okay.
You have the latch points on top of the containers on all.
Yeah, the ISO blocks.
Yeah, and they actually bolt down to that.
Okay. I keep calling them ISO containers because in the military stuff we'd have to build things to because those are standard units of measurement for each of those sizes, and we'd always link them off the ISO blocks because they would, when the containers go together, they can put stuff in and turn and lock them and things like that. So
yeah, it's they got I pretty much everything I bought, I guess I kind of bought at the right time because I think shipping containers have gone way up. Concrete's gone way up. I think maybe that roof kit has gone up $1,000, $2,000 maybe.
Nice. It's nuts. You're perfectly fine. PRI is the Performance Racing Industries. It's a sister show to SEMA. They're owned or run by the same company. So SEMA is the big glitzy thing they do every year in first week of November in Las Vegas. This is more of an industrial size show. There's still 1,100 vendors there, but it's not the pop and circumstance. It's much more about racing and the companies that support racing. There's actually they have a whole thing called Machinery Row, and all the companies that make the big CNC machines will actually put them in, and they're working making stuff the whole show. So if you ever wanted to see up close and personal how a CNC machine works, or fancy welders or any of that stuff, it actually is there, and they're making parts through the show. So it's pretty neat what you can see.
Cool.
Yeah. And if you're interested in something you guys want to do, I'm qualified as media because of my YouTube channel. So you sign up for a PRI membership. It's too late to do it now, of course, but like for next year, you sign up for a PRI membership and you fill out the application stuff. You provide them some information, and I mean, I was 200 subscribers when I went last year, so and it helped me start the the Michigan Mix series on my channel, and got a lot of things rolling for me. I'm very happy I got to go to it.
Yeah.
So that stuff was for Victor from Functional Histories. I'm going to keep popping that up through the live stream. The GoFundMe's up there. I will share it later. It's shared on Buster Radio Garage's YouTube, or it might be on his YouTube channel. I know it's on his Facebook. It's put up there by Colleen Tebow. So if you can afford to financially, please help them. If best thing you can do, if you can't do that, is share the information. So we get the word out that one of our friends needs help. So I guess we probably ought to start talking about the whole point of this. So some quick update stuff. And if you guys have a question about the cars, let me know. The Chambler is targeted to be done at the end of the year, and the videos will be out, or hopefully just one will be out. The first real new video in once New Year starts is going to be that when it's done. It's at ride height. I got the front suspension in today. Got to jostle it, torque it, but it's all there. It's on 31s. Went smoother than I expected up till now. There's still a lot of things I have to do. Most of the wiring is together. Random interior things are done. I've got a few more things I've got to finish, and it's all the nitpicky stuff that takes forever to finish. So, you guys, Guitars asking what's up.
Hey, what's up, Tom?
Max, get your big red ass over here. Come here. I don't want this in the screen, pal. Come on. Thank you. Yeah. So if you are going to PRI, let me know. I will be there probably Thursday afternoon. I'm trying to get there Thursday afternoon. Professor P, who's Slant Daily Garage, said to drop by. He works for Edelbrock. He's going to be the Edelbrock booth Thursday. So I definitely want to see him. And then I'll be there all day Friday. And I should be there most of the morning Saturday. It all depends on how things shake out. But I do have to be out of the hotel by noon on Saturday. So
How long of a road trip is that from where you're at over at Indianapolis?
It says it's 4.5 hours, which means for me driving it'll be 5.5, if not 6, because I have to stop more and get out and stretch because things stop working.
Yeah.
I think it's 250 to 300 miles. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look it up again. It's down out of Michigan through Ohio into Indianapolis. So
yeah,
it wasn't too bad last year. It took me forever because it helps with all the braces and some of the other stuff I have now. It makes it a little bit easier. But yeah, road trips, as much as I'd like to do more of them, they take a lot out of me.
Yeah, I know how you feel. I have to sit all day for a living, so.
Well, yeah, I forget. You do this every day. I couldn't do that at this point in my life. There's just no way. My different parts of my body start going numb after about 30 minutes in a car. So I have
Yeah.
to get it. I have to stop. There's just so much nerve damage throughout my body that stuff just stops working, and I don't want to put myself or anybody else at risk. So I stop when I need to and get out, move around, and do stuff, and try to make it the best I can. And the big thing is at least try to enjoy it. It actually, hopefully, will be a little easier with someone else in the car, at least to make the time go by. Maybe do some filming if we see something on the side of the road. Oh, that you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You disappeared for a second.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I need an Elbrock banner for my shop. Hopefully, he will have some there. I would hope so. Yeah, when I met him at PRI at No Name National, he said he'll be there Thursday and to go ahead and come by. And I definitely want to talk to him about some stuff with the car, with the Honda, and just to want to see him in general and just check up on him. I drive Old McDonald drive like I can't. That option is long gone for me. Call money fun tickets. Well, technically it is. What's happening, John? Old McDonald, I didn't watch, but I heard about it. I've given the mods free reign to block anyone who hangs out in those things. Okay, he's talking about the issues. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, John. Again, life's too damn short for this shit. Pardon my French, but come on.
Yeah. Don't sweat the petty crap and don't pet the sweaty crap.
Unless there's a lot of money involved, I would not do either. Got to get a 96 Dodge Dakota 6%. The seats are as comfortable as a cloud. Yeah, but isn't that the one where you have to run with a buddy heater because your heater doesn't work? Is that the one I saw you turning a buddy heater on behind you? John, I did see your name in their chat about the same time I entered. Yeah, it's one of the stuff. Yeah. If I'm the whole point of making a point to get there Thursday afternoon and get in there is to see Professor P. So if by some chance you don't run into him, I'll ask him about a banner for you. And if you see him earlier in the day on Thursday, because I probably won't be there till at least I'm going to call in the morning, hopefully be able to check into the hotel a little earlier, but worst case, it'll be the very end of the day for me. So if you do see him before 3, please let him know I am coming by. So what's up, Dino, the Machino? So a buddy heater behind you is a minor inconvenience. Yeah, it's fun. Oh, nice. So he's got Busserado is gonna. I try to call everybody the channel name just so people know who the heck I'm talking about. Because on some live streams you'll get there and everybody knows everybody's name, and they say that Jim's gonna do this thing, and if you have no idea who the hell Jim is, you're completely lost. So Busserado is gonna check with Cope from Cope Transmissions about his trans for his car Homer. Old McDonald, that was John is a man that knows all and sees most things. Okay, so with the Chandler, so the Chandler hopefully I'm doing the 20 days of Chandler Christmas, which means I'm putting up a short every day of the progress I'm making. I've got one of those chunks of cardboard with magic marker on it, marking off stuff as I go. Now, granted, I'm finding more stuff, but I'm probably just going to have to flip the board over and do another side, but doing it as fast as I can without going nuts. The Honda, which I'm calling the Honchero, the little Ute El Camino. Actually, I like the Honchero thing more. So the next video you're going to see what that is going to be in the beginning of the year too, because I've got to get the Chandler done and out. I got to get my daily driver Cherokee in, fix the death wobble, fix the windshield because it's leaking, get that out. I got 2 generators I got to fix, and then I can bring the Honda in, pull the engine, and start tearing the car apart. So, fun stuff.
Yeah, you got a full plate.
Yeah, and then I have 4 other cars that I robbed the steering and the track bar from the Comanche, so it's dead in the back driveway because I needed the parts and I didn't have the money. So now that doesn't run. I do love stealing parts from a running car for a project. Yeah, the buddy heaters are nice until they tip over and sizzle chest your back up there.
Mm.
We'll just turn it on low till cab is warm enough for the heat. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna do that. I applaud your improvisation, but that is not one of the things I'm going to do. No, Dan, Tom, it's more the as far as I know, it's more the people that like your brother dispatched with a kindly worded email with that whole troll drama. I think that's still going, but there could be more to it. I just don't know, nor do I think I want to at this point. Yeah, Slime was wearing a kilt because of the heat wave. You're also in Australia, so a kilt's probably just standard equipment. It was snowing this morning, snowing last night. It's going to be 50 the next 3 days, and then it's going to be 50 in Indy as well. So it's a minor heat wave. Like there are going to be people, you're going to be able to tell who's from the south and who's from up north, because people in the south in Indy will be wearing parkas, and the people from my area are going to be in shorts and flip flops at Indy. So it's kind of a half and half.
Yeah, it's going down into the low 20s here tonight.
Now, thank you for dropping by Buster Radio. Hope to see you at the show this week, and thank you so much for hanging out.
It snowed in the mountains today until about lunchtime, I think.
Okay. Yeah, it's the weather's just been weird here. It's Michigan's like that. It's good and it's bad and it's weird and it's for that 2.5 weeks of summer we get, it's awesome. For the 45 minutes of fall we get, it's awesome.
Well, you live down here, so you know just as well as I do. You don't like the weather here. Wait 15 minutes, it'll change.
Oh yeah, but it's 10 times worse here. It'll cycle through. It'll get, it'll snow and accumulate snow, and then 2 days later it's 50. It's like, guys, what in the hell? Can we try to stay on something? Like when I was a kid in Florida, it rained every damn day.
Yeah.
When I got off the bus, 9 times out of 10, I was getting soaked, and it would rain for 10 or 15 minutes, and it would get warmer after it was done.
Oh yeah, then it'd be twice as miserable.
Yeah, and up here, if it rains, 9 times out of 10, it gets cooler. The first time it happened, I was up here, I was like, this is fantastic. I didn't know this would work.
The one that used to make me really laugh is when I went down into Florida, down around Tampa.
Yeah, that's where I lived from when I was a kid.
Yeah, you get on the interstate and there'll be all these guys on bikes and people in convertibles and stuff, and all of a sudden there's this one cloud that's about as big as a mailbox, and they'll put down 5 inches of rain.
Yeah, you could. We would, when we were on the highway, we would see the rain. You'd see a wall of rain like a mile ahead of you. You drive through it, and within 5 minutes, you're out of it again. There are these bands that just went across the state. It was the weirdest. It was normal to me as a kid. That's where I grew up. So,
yeah, I see the bikers pull over, put their rain suits on. As soon as they get them on, all of a sudden the rain stops.
Yeah, a lot of them just pull over under an overpass and just wait it out because it's rarely ever very long.
And that one little cloud, like I said, it would just put down a torrential downpour.
Yeah, when I was a kid, the rain would be like the size of a dime. Just that giant fat hurt when it hit your rain, and then it would stop. Like you could take your arm and brush it to the side like in Scooby-Doo and see through it for a second. Yeah. It was like a solid wall. So the TJ, I've got back to the thing that I'm actually supposed to be talking about here tonight. I have an 06 TJ. It's everything short of a Rubicon, 44 rear. I love it. that's my collector car, for lack of a better description. I've had body parts for it, and I finally, for a year and a half, and I finally got the brake parts I need for the rear because it sheared the mounting shoe off of the parking brake inside the discs, and they don't make them anymore. And the company that was making them aftermarket doesn't, so I had to find them in a junkyard. I actually found them off of Liberty. So I need $500 of brake parts, but so that'll be up in the spring. Got to put the Comanche back together. I want to lift it because the best thing you can do to a car that's tired and running on 6 1/4 cylinders is lift it and put more struggle to it.
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
I've got body parts for that. I got cab corners and some other stuff. That's another. Unless I find a nice one, I'm keeping that. I do want to find a 2-wheel drive for a crazy project, but it's if I can find it. My '63 Rambler, which is not the Chambler. It's actually I have a Rambler. That's actually the first car I technically bought for the channel. I've had that for a while now, and it's going to sit. I've got things I want to do to it. I want to lower it, want to put a motor in it, want to do some fun stuff with it. That's going to have to wait. And there's just more random stuff on my Daily Driver Cherokee because technically that thing's still the most popular thing on my channel. It's got the most views of all of my cars. So
yeah, if you need any Cherokee parts, especially body parts and stuff, just let me know. Because the company I work for, we actually have a couple U-Pull-It yards.
Oh, nice. That's good to know. It's a better reason for me to go down your direction one of these days and stop by because they're fun. I still prefer my TJ, but the Cherokee's easy enough. And if I was still 6'2" and I hadn't lost the height from the spinal stuff, I wouldn't be able to fit in the damn truck.
Yeah.
They're weird that they're short.
Yeah.
They have a weird roof line, but they're fun. And I know people love them, and it'd be great to find a rust-free one. I want a two-door bad. I also want a stick shift because I do not like automatics.
Yeah, they haven't done it in a couple months, but I think it was at the very end of September. They tried something new this year. They did a couple those $75 all you can carry.
Yeah.
Or as I call it, $75 as many hernias as you can get.
Pretty much, yeah. They do that here. One of the burial yards here, they do it every. I think it's the day after Thanksgiving. It's $60 all you can carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically a hernia contest.
Yeah. I was going to go to it. I just ended up getting tied up with some other things. But
oh man, that's free content right there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's just just set up a lounge chair and do a live stream of just oh, I think you can see his balls. It just dropped out of his pant leg.
Yeah, there's I want to try to go up we've been getting some of the what was it, the 94 through 98 Ford Explorers that's got the 5-liter.
Okay.
They got the GT40 heads on them.
Yeah, and they've got the decent. They actually have a desirable rear axle as well.
Yeah, I was wanting to get a couple of sets of those heads. We've had like 4 or 5 of them Explorers come in here recently. Yeah, a couple of them made it to the U-Pull-It yard. Rest of them, they just flattened.
Sorry, I got distracted. Good Lord. Junkyard content does well for me. I think it does well for pretty much anybody. So if you do decide to do that, just do a little bit of filming while you're there because people seem to like that stuff.
Okay, yeah, that I can't remember how big their U-Pull-It yard is. I want to say it's like maybe 20 acres, 25 acres.
And the big one up here, there's 2 I'm going to go to. There's U.S. Auto, which is in Sterling Heights, which is 20 minutes north of me. And there's, oh God, now I'm blanking on the name. It's on 8 Mile, and it's basically 20 minutes south of me. Yeah. And they're good and bad. The one up north is really well organized. You can find stuff easy, but they turn over stuff real quick. So if you see a car there one week and you want to pull something, you don't have the time or the money, it's going to be gone by the next week. The one on 8 Mile, it's Parts Galore on 8 Mile. And they have stuff till literally there's like a frame rail left in the car. It'll be in the lot.
Yeah.
Like it literally, they will pick the bones clean. And the place US Auto used to be called War Hoops, and it was a junkyard for forever. And it was an absolute mess. I mean, they had bodies in white, which, if, for those who don't know, a body in white is a design study car for the big three or for testing. They're never supposed to get into the public. And they used to have them there in the ditches because they would take them there and scrap them. So people were pulling prototype, $1 million car parts off of just this random junkyard in the middle of nowhere in Sterling Heights. It was a neat lot, but it's so much different now. But I had a ton of fun with my friends going there in college, just pulling parts and finding random crap. And they had cars from the 50s that had been there since the 50s, and they would be in a ditch and nobody could get to them in the winter, so they just kind of stayed there.
Yeah.
Kind of a crazy thing. So it'd be good for rescue and storage for one of those things. So you can definitely haul a lot of stuff. Oh, I'll reach out to him later as well. I'll at least email him and definitely tell him I'm glad to help. I wish I didn't have to. Wish the circumstances were different, but he's a friend and he's part of the community. And if I can help him, I'm going to. So
I never did find out what engine it had in it, but we actually had somebody junk a probably either 76 or 77 Grand Prix the other day.
Don't know. I mean, unless the body's horrid, I don't even, like, for me personally, I don't care about engine. I'll just replace it or change it or whatever. But it's more about getting the cool body styles. And I'd rather do mechanical work than body work, to be honest with you.
Well, the body actually didn't look bad. I really didn't see any rust in it that much.
Thanks for dropping by, Neverboard S10. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Definitely go. I'm going to say it again because I know I've been forgetting the last couple episodes. Part of the reason I'm doing this is because you never know who you're going to meet. I didn't know DNS before we started doing the live streams. I'm glad to call him my friend. Neverboard S10, same thing. Go check out channels. And if you see somebody you don't know, go check out their channel. Give them a like, give them a subscribe. Let them know why you're there. Try to build the community up. Because I think, by and large, pretty much everybody here is pretty damn awesome. So. All I see they finally got their 351 Cleveland for their Mustang. Yeah, they have many. If you have not checked out, they haven't been on in a while. They've had some stuff going on, but I'm glad to see them back. They have a lot of stuff, and pretty much everything they have is something almost everybody wants, like a Chevelle, a couple Firebirds, I think a Bel Air. They can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, everything they've got is pretty damn cool. So definitely go check out their channel. I don't mind. Well, I don't mind metalworking. I prefer not to do the sanding and the bodywork part of it. That to me is just nails on a chalkboard. Personally. Okay, I need my arm back feet. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I knew they'd correct me. It's an Impala. So. Yes, they definitely have a lot of cool cars. And they are up in Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, I got a chance to meet Mohawk at No Name Nationals as well. Awesome guy. Always friendly. He's always happy to talk to everybody in here. Same way in person. Very cool. They have a rescue resort as a 71, excuse me, Mach 1 Mustang Fastback. Oh, I knew they'd give me the full list. So, excuse me, Impala, Chevelle, 2 Bandit Trans Ams, 71 Mach 1 or 85 Dodge. Oh, and I can't forget the Funkmaster Flex edition of the Expedition, which is the only Expedition to buy if you ever looking for an Expedition for any reason. Find a Funkmaster Flex one because they're pretty badass. Jim's got a Mustang is Cleveland powered. It's the reason for my channel name. Yeah, that's true. Jim's got it. Hopefully, I'll be able to see that this week, but we will see how that all works out. I'm definitely going to meet him no matter what, and hopefully, we'll be able to hang out because Jim does live in Indy. So it'll be cool to see him again. I got to meet Jim in person at No Name, and Jim is a very cool guy. Everybody was cool. I had to hang out with a couple specific people for the majority of my time, and Jim, LNA, Buff, Busted Radio, Thumper, the sweaty fat guy. I hate calling him that, but it is. He's shorter than you think he would be. I think he always films himself, up. Everybody was cool. Dakota's brother, Sandmountain Ballistics, etc. Tony's, Frankenstein C20. Buck. JB. I could just keep going and going and going as I remember channel names. But everybody was cool, and almost everybody. Well, I shouldn't say everybody that. I do believe that everybody that was there has put some content out. So if you'd like to know more about the event, if you'd like to see how people interacting, go check it out. There's a ton of stuff to do. It was a hell of a lot of fun. Yep. And the thing that I have up on screen, excuse me, Victor from Functional Histories, fellow YouTuber. He creates all the little Hot Wheels of all the well-known YouTube channel cars. This is a GoFundMe for him. It's posted on Buster Radio's his Facebook channel. It was shared by Colleen Tebow. I'm going to share the link again for the. I don't know what's going on now. I do apologize. And we'll share the link again for the fundraiser. I'm going to share it tonight. I just saw it as I jumped on Facebook tonight. I have not had a chance to read it. If you got the chance and the money, please help them. If you don't have with all the holidays, I know everything's tight right now. Share the information to get it out there, because if nothing else, that's helpful as well. So, share it around, let everybody know what's going on. He's a fellow YouTuber. He's a decent guy. He's been on a couple of live streams to make some cool content, and they definitely could use the help. So if you can, please do so. Yeah, Colin, we passed each other 70 times, but never got to stop and sit. No, we didn't. I kept running into you. Ran into you at Bad Attitude C10. Ran into you into Techline. I kept running into Colleen, or kept running into Colleen's son. And I think we said hi, and that was about the extent of it, about 5 times. No, Mohawk did not technically have a Mohawk. Now, he might have one normally, but he tamped it down for No Name and nothing else. And his car did not have a Mohawk either, Slimo. What's up, East Coast Ken? How you doing? Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, no, it was definitely awesome to meet you, man. And like I said, you were as friendly in person as you are in here, which is very cool. So I'm going to zip back up here and post I cannot pin the information for that. I don't know why, but I'm not able to do so. And I probably just zip right past it. I will post it tonight. I'm pretty sure Colleen has. I know it's on Facebook stuff, and I'm pretty sure it's on Busted's YouTube community channel or community thing. If it is not, it will be out there. So definitely go check it out. And we had a lot of chats. Sorry. I'm going to hit this up again. So there is the GoFundMe link. If you're in a position to help, please do so. If you are not, please share the information and get it out there, because that is helpful as well. So Victor's a cool guy. He's on a couple live streams. I sent him a couple stickers. His wife's actually inspiration for me making the sticker of the Dobermans, because she thought it was cool. So I sent it one to them, and something in the mail, and nice guy. And I really hope everything works out. And I don't know any more than what I'm showing you on the screen. I have not had a chance to read it. I popped it up not knowing it was Victor. I would have done it either way. So the fact that it is him, I'm glad I can help in whatever way I can. So I'm going to pop us back up and leave a link up there.
Yeah, Victor seemed like a really cool dude.
Yeah. No, he did. I'm hoping it's not. Like I said, I haven't read it yet, so I'm hoping it's nothing horrible. I hope it's just something hiccup and everything works out. But if we can help him, I'd like to do so. Got any updates or any plans with your stuff that you're working on other than the garage?
I'm kind of at a standstill on everything else right now until I get the shop done.
Yeah, I know the feeling. And I would love to just simply have a 2-car garage. I mean, I think I'm doing pretty damn good with what I'm doing with my 1.5, but if I
Yeah.
could actually have 2 cars in there and I could do 2 things at once, that would be fantastic. It also help the channel because people get tired of seeing the same car over and over and over and over and over again. So, speaking of which, is there anything other than an S10? Is there anything anybody'd like me to try to find? Now, granted, I have a very limited budget, so if I find it, it's going to not be a great example of whatever it may be. So, is there anything you'd like to see me try to find?
Hmm. I don't know. Maybe you could build you a budget tow rig to haul a Chambler out to the No Name Nationals next year.
Thought about that, but I don't know. I've been trying to look into that because, like, realistically, I don't want a trailer. I don't need more stuff I don't have a place for. I mean, I've got a decent amount of land. But my neighbors are understanding. But I'd love to find like a ramp truck. I don't have ramp truck money. Probably the most cost-effective thing would be finding a 70s, 80s motorhome and peeling the home off of it and
Yeah.
building a ramp truck out of it, because they seem to be the most cost-effective thing. And if within reason, you're going to find it with low miles, and the motorhome portion of it is just, you just want to burn it anyway. So
You can do like they do. You can do like they do down in eastern North Carolina. The farmers down there, they'll buy old school buses. They'll cut about 3/4 of the body off and put flatbeds on them, put ramps on them. I've actually seen one hauling a Ford backhoe one time.
I've thought about that as well. The biggest thing that holds me back is just the fact that you're limited to like 60 miles an hour, but they're hard as hell to convert into a motorhome because you have to retitle them. And it takes time and money. And a ramp truck at least is smaller to some extent. I mean, I have a half acre, but there is a limit to the amount of space I have and the amount of gravel I can afford to put down, because I was going to pave the area behind my garage that I made a 18 by 20 gravel parking area.
Yeah.
And it would have been like $6,000 just to concrete that. It was like, no, I can probably swing $300 in gravel and some beer for friends. So
yeah.
Colleen has a carport at a shed. I've thought about getting a tent, one of those tent garages, and putting it behind the garage, and so I can at least move stuff out of it or out into it and into the garage and work on it and move stuff forward and move that thing in the tarp into the garage. But I don't know where the hell I'm going to put all my other stuff. And I now have 2 immobile vehicles because I pulled the tires off my TJ for the Chambler, and 2 of the 4 tires that I put on it are flat, and I cannot steer the Comanche at the moment. I guess I could throw the junk that I took off. Either way, it's overly complicated for no apparent reason. Rescue Nor has a big backyard, that they do. New guys, I wouldn't mind doing a motorcycle. I can't ride one. I've rode them a lot when I was a kid here and there. I don't have a license, never have, but I physically couldn't ride one now. I've also thought about building a custom monkey bike for No Name, but I'd have to find somebody to ride it for me because I cannot. What's happening, Unfinished Projects? How are you doing this evening? Thank you for jumping in.
Hey, Unfinished.
And there is no longer a 67 Caprice wide body in my carport. I've got an engine to build. What happened? 67 Caprice wide body. Come on with it. That's cooler than some random engine. What in the hell? You got a shed to build the engine in. Unfinished is saying hello to you, sir. So anybody else other than a motorcycle and an S10, anything in a ramp truck? I'd love to find, like, realistically, maybe the next year or two, I'll have money to build some sort of motorhome ramp truck thingamahoozits. Because even if you get one of the van ones, it's long enough. If you cut the motorhome portion off, you can get at least for most of my stuff, it'll work. Like if I get an old giant Chevy boat or something, it wouldn't work. But Slimo, use Chandler as for some monster truck action on the Honda. No, the Honda's no. The Honda's the next project, and the Chandler's not that tall, Plimo. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but not that tall. And the Honda's small. It's going to get smaller, but it's not that small yet. Oh, okay. Master of None Garage took the Caprice to his new job. Awesome. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to him, but I'll have to actually check him out. Half pint. I have no idea what their reference is, but same to you. Okay, Fiona, this laying on my arm's got to stop. Seriously. You can't pin me. I need to. Yeah, okay. Jesus. She's doing it again. You can't. This is her ear, and my arm is stuck under her again. Yeah, you're fine, Feets. Okay. Thank you, Feet. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, thank you. Okay. Crusader Revolution said, I followed you, Colin. You were hard to find on Facebook. Oh, okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. So we're likely I'm gonna cut it short at some point tonight because I have a lot of packing to do. Gonna keep yakking here for quite a while. Link is up. If anybody else is feeling the need to jump in, you are more than welcome to do so. You are not required to, but I do appreciate it. It is always easier when there are other people to talk to. You don't feel quite so much like a dancing monkey. Well, unless I have something, really important to say, it's just kind of comes out as gibberish. Yeah, the Chandler is. I proved out most of the wiring. I got to make another junkyard run because I found out one of the harnesses there's a reason that I wasn't getting power to certain circuits in the back because when I tried to depin it, the pins just came apart in my hands. So I'll be junkyard hunting for connectors. Fuel tank's in. I've got to make the line for it, but got to figure out what I'm doing with the front rotors because I've got to figure out what I'm going to try to clean up the ones that are there or just buy new ones. It all depends on price. Got the front suspension sets today. Lots of stuff's done. Keep checking off stuff on the list. But it's at the point right now that if I put the key in it, it'll crank. So I haven't gone past it ugga-dugged. I'm not ready to see if it'll ugga-dugga and vroom. Not there yet, but
I'm ready to see it hit the road.
So am I. I'm really glad that I'm finishing it just in time for snow.
Yeah.
That's the important part. Even if everything had worked and I'd been able to drive it in whatever shape I'd gotten it to No Name, it would have been a nightmare. There's a lot of things that I wouldn't have found until I was driving. The fact that I wouldn't have had wipers, I'm still not going to have wipers. That's going to be something for later. I got to really spend some time on that, the way it's all working out. But I was going to drive it with no trunk. I was going to seal the back up and just, literally put a filler neck off a hose on the gas tank. Now, would it have been doable? Yeah. Would it have been smart? Not a chance in hell. And it also would have been sitting like this because it required a lot of lift in the front to get it to level out. So
at least when you go next year, it'll be right.
Let's assume when I take this thing, what I really want to do is probably do the Honda, but that's going to take a while. And if I do the Honda, what I'm planning to do to the Honda and it all works out, it's not exactly going to become the world's best road trip car.
Yeah.
Not that it would be in its form now, but I'm going to throw this up real quick and I'm going to jump back into the comments. This is Victor from Functional Histories. He makes the Hot Wheels versions of most everybody's favorite YouTube cars. There's a GoFundMe up right now that's linked to it. It's posted on Buster Radio Garage's Facebook channel. I'm going to post it on my YouTube. I'll post it on my Facebook as well. I don't have anywhere near the followers Buster does. If you're in a financial position to help them, please do so. I know it's hard right now with the holidays. If nothing else, please, if you can, share it, because you get it in front of more people. You never know who can help out in whatever way they can. Member of the community, awesome guy. He's been on a live stream a couple times. And like I said, you might not know him, but you've seen his work. Because if there's been a Hot Wheels made of one of your favorite YouTube cars, I'm pretty sure he made it. So definitely, if you can help out, please do so. And I will jump back into the chat. Okay, Half Pine is her Ram 50. Oh, I thought I never got a chance to ask you. I thought you were going to bring that to No Name, and I didn't see it, so I figured I'd ask you. Those are braids, nice. No, I know how to dance. Like Lauren, my friend Lauren, of course. I know how to dance in, like, at a wedding, that kind of stuff. Beyond that, I have the rhythm of a matchstick on fire. I basically look like I'm having a seizure. Oh, thank you very much for jumping in, Crocheted Revolution. Great to see you guys again. Hope everything's working out. Like I said, if you guys need me, let me know. I'll do what I can. Great to have you in here. Mohawk saying hi, Lauren. Crocheted Revolution. Up night. I just saw that my son's channel is Mopars, Mustangs, and Minivans. Yes. So Colleen is the mother of Mopars, Mustang, and Minivans. So there's a connection if you've seen that stuff. Oop. Nice. So Rescued and Restored is Rescued and Restored Crocheted Revolutions are husband and wife. And they both do the Rescue and Restore channel. But her channel is Rescue and Restore. So now hubby's going to go mess with wifey trying to get something done. So I assume there's a frying pan in his future. Great to see you again, guys. Thank you so much for dropping in. So, yeah. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Oh, boy. Well, yep. Thank you. New Guys Guitar. Definitely hit the like button. I would appreciate it. It does help. Commenting in the chat helps. Jumping on the live stream helps. Any interaction with your channels that you like helps, because it all feeds that algorithm, and that's what we're all, at the end of the day, no matter what else we're doing, we're feeding the algorithm whether we want to or not. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Probably more important to buy the house.
Gotta have a place to live.
Yeah. You can't really live out of a D50. It's basically a Mitsubishi Mighty Max. I like them. It's actually, it was the first truck I ever tried to buy was a 2-wheel drive Mitsubishi version of the D50. So didn't work out, but it's dinky little truck. But I think they look pretty cool. Nowhere near as popular as a lot of other stuff, but
yeah, they sold 1 million of them things.
Yeah, and they sold, the Mitsubishi and the Dodge version, and a lot of those truck lines, the Mazdas, the Toyotas, the Nissans, were so much cooler and so much more popular overseas. Like the stuff that the Safari stuff that Toyota made and Nissan made, they made some really, really neat stuff, and we never got it over here.
Yeah, like the diesel Hilux.
Well, and just the Hilux 4-doors with the with the actual industrial usage bed, and just awesome stuff. So we just never got it. We had when I was working at the defense contractor, we got an Asian Ford Ranger. It was a 04 Didn't look much like, I mean, you could tell it was a Ford Ranger, but it didn't really look like a regular Ranger, but it was a crew cab with a headache rack and a tie-down bed like the Toyotas, and it was a diesel stick. I love that thing. When the company went out of business, I wouldn't have been able to buy it anyway, but that would have been something cool to buy because you'd never see them over here. You couldn't technically import it unless you were a manufacturer, which we were when I worked there, because it was too new. According to Dan, so new guys or Tom's saying he's a live stream killer. No. Dan is a live stream killer. You were a live stream helper. You improved the live stream, I think, honestly. Dan and Junkyard talking about vacuum, you might as well set your living room on fire.
And Pickle's a live stream no-show.
Well, yeah, Pickle's a live stream avoider, and so is Witty. And there's stuff that I'm gonna have to when I get back, but we're trying to start something called the Epic live stream or the Epic channel. I'll link it in. It's in my community area stuff. We're trying to do we've done the group chat, the group live streams on others people's channels, but the consistency's not been real smooth. So we're trying to figure out the best way to do it and make it so that we can all contribute to it, and it helps everybody's channel. And we're getting there, still in the baby stages, but it's up there. There's some videos on it. When we hit 50, we'll figure out when we're going to start going live with it. I think it's going to give us a chance to do some fun stuff. We just all got to get on board, and we're all individuals. So sometimes getting, people with their own ideas of what's going on together isn't the smoothest thing in the world. Sort of like herding cats, but we're getting there. So I need the hammer back.
Yeah, and Pickle's got a hot date tonight, so I guess that's one thing's going to lead to another. We'll never see him again.
Oh, was that in the Discord?
Yeah.
Oh God, I wonder what lunch lady he's dating now.
There's a picture.
Sorry.
It was put up by somebody else, but there's a picture.
Oh God, I'll have to look at that later. Keep talking for just a second. I'm gonna try to pop over and get the address for that Slimo was asking about.
Yeah, so like I said, we'll more than likely, Pickle's going to be more of an even more rare commodity now.
Well, hopefully, I know that the things have changed. For fudge's sakes. Oh, there it is. Sorry. So I think from what Pickle has said before, is that come the new year, he is going to try and be more active. This is Functional History's information that is in his about page for an address for delivery of stuff. So it's up there. So I don't think he'd be uncomfortable having it's on his about channel. So I'm not sending any personal information. This is stuff that he's released on his about page on his channel. So if you'd like to send him something, Slimo, please do so. Oh crap, I'm missing people. What's up, Landon? Thank you for dropping by.
Hey, Landon.
Dealing with the sinus infection, making my teeth. Oh, that sucks, dude. I do hope that gets better, my friend.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Yeah. This weather keeps changing, which is partly why I'm drying out, because I don't really have sinus problems, at least that I know of. I know I have some allergies here or there, but when the weather goes 20, 50, 20, 50, 20, 80, 0, my for some reason my head feels real weird.
Yeah, I get a lot of sinus headache, but it's the same thing down here. We've been having to seesaw temperatures, and then once that we get some rain, get a little bit of relief from the dust and everything, and as soon as it dries back up, I'm just in a dust storm every time I hit one of these yards.
Yeah. So since we got a couple new people that have jumped in, I'm going to throw this back up. Chat has been active, so it's going to take me a second to get the info back up here. Good Lord, I wish I could have pinned it to the top, but unfortunately I could not. So our buddy Functional Histories, Victor, has got something going on. There's a GoFundMe that's out there for it. This is linked to the GoFundMe. If you're in a position to contribute financially, please do so. If you are not, I know things are tough right now with holidays. Please share the link and share the information so that we can get it out there in front of as many people as humanly possible and help them out. I have not read this yet. I literally found it just before I started the live stream. I wanted to share it. I didn't even realize it was Victor when I put it up the first time. I will definitely be reading it. I will be contributing whatever way I can. And I will be posting this in my community feed later. So if you missed this, it will be up there later. It's on. I found it on Busted Radio's Facebook page, and Colleen Tebow shared it as well. So definitely help him out if you can. He's a member of our extended YouTube community here, and nice guy. Makes some cool stuff, and he makes the 1/64th Hot Wheels versions of pretty much every popular YouTube channel that has a car that's out there. If you've seen it, you liked it, whether you realize it or not, it's more than likely it came from this guy. So definitely go check him out. And I will throw this up again. This is the address that is listed in his about page. So I'm not trying to dox him or in any way, shape, or form throw up information that's not readily available. Simon was asking about the address, so there it is. And if you can send him that, Simon, I think that'd be pretty cool because I think he would definitely be able to find a good use for it. So I appreciate you offering that up, my friend. And I'm going to pop that off. So we'll go for about another half an hour, and then I'm going to have to do a million things to get my ass ready for my trip tomorrow. Oh, Fiona, for God's sakes. I'm so used to petting them. They're always around me. So I don't think about it too much until I realize, oh, I can't feel my arm, which I can't really most of the time anyway. But then I go to use it, and it's like, not happening.
It's stuck under a large dog.
Yeah, it's stuck under a 75-pound dog. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, yeah, the link is let me double check, make sure. Yep, link is still at the top. If anybody's interested in jumping in, you are more than welcome to do so. You are not required to do so. I greatly appreciate you being here. Greatly appreciate you in the chat. You don't have to chat if you don't want to. Appreciate you watching, but we're friendly. We don't bite. If you ever wanted to come on a live stream and see what it's like, you're more than welcome to jump in. Colin saying doesn't have to be monetary donations. No, his 11-year-old daughter would love art supplies. I have her size for clothes and such. I'll post everyone else's sizes tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Oh God, I don't know what happened. Like I said, I'll read it later. Thank you, Feet, and I will contribute in whatever way I can later as well. So definitely help them out if you can. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'm pretty sure they would, and I know everybody else would as well. That isn't a friend. I think it's most of us. Had him on a live stream at least once. He's been on a couple others with me as well. And very nice guy, and he makes some cool stuff. So definitely help him out if you can. Oh, Mo, not no. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, her name is Mo. I thought you meant I read what I thought was there. Sorry. Oh. I just keep drinking and I have to pee. This is a good combination. That's going to help with the healing process.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be great. Yeah, so is there anything else anybody would like to know about any of my 6 current freaking YouTube projects? What would you like me to get as my next YouTube project? We already discussed S10s or something small, ramp truck or some type of transportation vehicle for my ever expanding fleet of crap. Tom wants me to get a motorcycle. Probably won't happen, but I would like to make a custom mini monkey bike for No Name next year. I'll have to find somebody to ride it because I can't. That's why I won't be getting a motorcycle later because I literally can't ride them. I ended up last week. I changed out something for a video with my Cherokee. It was 20 and I didn't have heat. Oh god! In my car last week, and I just couldn't take it anymore. So I went to Hoist House and used their facilities. So they're picking up steam. They're picking up steam, which is awesome. I did a Michigan Makes tour of their facility. They are a place where you can rent a hoist and tools to work on your car. So if you are in Michigan and you need someplace and you don't want to be on your back in the salt and the crunk, look them up. They're in Troy, Michigan.
Yeah, that's a good
How
deal.
come I haven't gotten them done yet? Man, that's cold. Because I'm one disabled guy that's extremely limited financially and on time. So, and the big push to get the Chandler took, it's probably sitting about 4 months longer than I'd hoped it would. But everything I touched just led to more work, and I made a deal with myself that I wasn't going to do anything cosmetic, and I haven't. Everything I've done has been structural, and it's just going and going and going, and I just keep having to fix things and make everything I made for the cars custom, and the left side is not the same as the right side. So nothing has been, I couldn't make a template and just make a duplicate part. There was none of that.
Yeah. You started with a basket case and worked miracles.
I started with a pile of poop, and I've now polished that pile of poop, but it is still technically a pile of poop. And I found more stuff that I'm just going to say this is Chandler version 1. Whatever I get done and whatever it is, beginning of the year, and you guys see it, is version 1.
Yeah, but you made a nice pile out of it.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's stronger than either car ever was from the factory.
And it's sure as hell stronger than what that guy built it into before you got it.
Yes, it got caught in freaking death trap. Tom wants me to tank. Definitely a tank. I know where there are tanks. Actually, I know several places where there are tanks that are local to me. If I tried to get said tank, you guys would be doing a memorial to me on YouTube. So that won't happen. I've actually been into a few of those facilities that have them. There was a reason that I was there, and they, you get the pads, and they don't kill you when you know they're going to be there.
I used to know where a half track was sitting.
There you go. It's a lack of work, Scott. Oh, that's that. Where was your D50? Oh, I bought a house. Me. Yeah, pot calling the kettle black there. Yeah, this surprisingly they just started this year, but they're actually picking up quite a bit of steam. I don't doubt that the weather helps, and they're pretty well outfitted. And I think and they also offer detailing, offer storage. They've got drive on hoist, and they have a 2-post, and they've got space. They've got working area in the back, and there's a lot. They are offering a lot of stuff. They're trying to get a part-time mechanic that will help people do stuff. That won't fix your car for you per se, but they can explain a lot more of that if you do need it and you're in the area. So give them a call. Boss Hog trike for Mr. No. It's anything bicycle or bike related. My hips, I have labrum tears in both my hips, and I can't sit in that type of position where there's something underneath my butt and that type of trying to YouTube friendly say this. I can't sit on a bike seat or a motorcycle seat. So as much as I would love to, not an option. And I don't have a Boss Hoss trike kind of money. Yeah, I see how it is. It's real funny there, Mrs. D250 or D50. You're not even a 150 or 100. You're just a 50. It's like a training wheels truck. Well, if I got you the tank, I'd still be dead, so it wouldn't work out real well. If you guys come over here, I'll show them to you. I mean, there's an Air Force base 2 miles from my house. Tacom, which is basically everything with tracks or on wheels, goes through there. So I've been there. There's a lot of neat stuff in there. There's all kinds of Skunk Works crap in there. And there's the tank depot or depot, depending on how you say it, that still has tanks out in front of it. That's on 8 Mile and I can't remember the cross street, but there's tanks out front there that you can at least stand by. That's taking the seat off the bike is not a healthier option, Landon. I do appreciate the thought. I mean, I appreciate all that you guys looking out for me like that, but no, not going to do that. I'm not going to make that thing that the teacher on South Park made, where the bike that no. Oh, you said lots, not lack. I do apologize. Makes me go faster to the hospital. Yeah. No. I do appreciate the thought, Landon. I appreciate you looking out for me there, pal. But I'm gonna have to say no to that one.
On a track with a recliner.
It's. I mean, like I can't sit like the doctors, like most doctors' chairs are kind of that hard, plasticky, sanitary stuff. If I'm on one of those for more than about 5 minutes, I can actually feel my hips starting to dislocate. Like I can actually feel them starting to come out of socket. And it's not pleasant. And I bust my ass to try to keep myself in as good a physical condition as my crippled ass can be. And there's just things I can't fix. Jim saying it is funny that the way I read it. Yeah. And Lana's saying, I want to try one of those elliptical bikes you walk on. Yeah, I've also tried the elliptical thing. That didn't work. I've tried. I have what they call an under desk bike, which is basically just pedals, and you're supposed to be able to use it at work, so your feet stay on it. So I can do a bicycle type motion, but I have to sit in the regular chair to do it. So I've got old man prescription shoes. I've got an old man prescription bike. I've had my cataract surgeries done. I mean, I am prime 70-year-old. I am awesome for 70. That's all I got to say. New Guys Guitar Time saying I'll come help you and we will both get tanks. Does nothing you want a tank?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, we'll all try to sell tanks. So I'm just going to do this real quick. Again, this is Victor from Functional Histories. He does all those cool little custom Hot Wheels of all the cool YouTuber channels. They're in need of help. This is a link to their GoFundMe. If you've got the money, please set aside. I know it's tight with Christmas and all everything else coming up. Please help them out. If you can't, at least please share the link and the information. Their address to ship things is on their YouTube page. It's in their About section. Colleen spearheading some of this, and she said, their kids would be happy to receive some stuff. She's going to get a list together and put it up, I believe, on her YouTube channel later. So definitely keep checking in. I will post as much as I can over the next little bit of time, and please help them out if you can. It's somebody in the community and they need help, and I'd like to, if we can all help them out. So please do so. I will post this in my community page after this live stream. It's on Buster Radial's Facebook page. I'm pretty sure it's on his YouTube by now, but I don't know for sure. And I know Colleen's posted it. So and it'll be up here and it'll be up on my stuff. So if you can or visitors can help in any way, shape, or form, please do so. Back here. Oh, good Lord. We have been wand. We have won.
Oh.
What's happening, Juan? Thank you for dropping in. Simon says, I saw a guy vinyl riding like Superman with... okay. Appreciate it. I do appreciate everybody's trying to find a way to sit me on a bike that I can't do, both in a creative and in a painful way, but I do appreciate it. Colleen. Tom's been here the whole time. He's been in the shadows, much like DNS. Mohawk wants to try out an electric unicycle. Film it and make sure you put out a GoFundMe before you film it so you can cover the medical bills. What's up, Mopars, Mustangs, and minivans? Oh, thank you, man. No, I saw that on Buster Radio Garage's YouTube channel right before I came in here, and I wanted to share it. I saw that your mom posted it. That's Colleen's son. And I didn't realize it was, I didn't know who it was. I just knew it was shared. And I threw it up here because I thought it'd be a good thing to do. And the fact that it's functional histories makes it more to the point that I want to help. I want to help either way, and I would prefer not to have to help anybody because I prefer that nobody was having trouble. But I will certainly do whatever I can. Thank you for dropping by, my friend. It's good to meet you and your mom at No Name for the 45 seconds we actually talked. Don Juan, what's up, buddy? We got a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, yeah, Collins. I think Colleen has been a busy lady tonight. I do appreciate her being in here, and I do appreciate her helping as much as she is. Juan, my GoPro is, so I bought one today. My phone camera is dying. Yeah, I'm going to have to get one of those knockoff GoPros probably after Christmas to do some more filming stuff. I filmed last weekend, friend Lauren and I, we decorated my Jeep up, and I got some ducks from Buster Radio for his Jeep ducks, and I tied them stickers to them and gave them out at the event. We did a holiday light parade. There was about 100 Jeeps that were all decorated and lit up, and we drove through St. Clair Shores, which is a town about 10 miles south of me. And that was fun. And I took video of that, and that'll likely be what will come out next week. So, because there will not be, with everything that's been going on, I will not have a video out this week, unfortunately, guys. I'm just going to be posting daily stuff. I'm going to try to live stream from No Name. No Name, good Lord. I'm going to try to live stream from PRI. And I'll definitely use a video from PRI. And I will be, if anybody want me to try to meet for you or anything else, let me know. And I will try to do so. I will be heading there tomorrow morning. Motorcycle engine. No, it's not getting a motorcycle engine. It is getting the complete freaking opposite of a motorcycle engine. I have something. I have an engine and I have a trans. I have several in my garage, but I have one that I think will be perfect for that. And I have it. So that cuts $2,000 out of the budget I didn't have in the first place. So. Hey, everyone in Landon, this thing was my mind. Oh, so many Juan and my mind jokes. Jeeps, why no Honda Civics? Well, I only have one Honda Civic, Juan. I have, oh shit, I had to think about it for a second. I have 3.5 Jeeps and 1.5 AMCs and one Honda. So, it's a balancing act. And I'm looking, if there's something you want me to get as my next vehicle, that's part of what the discussion is tonight. What would you like to see on the channel? We had S10s and Rangers that size. We've had a ramp truck or some type of transportation vehicle. Tom wants me to get either a motorcycle and or a tank. There's something you'd like to see. Oh, God. Oh, the dentist car, Mannix Racing Dungeon Super Fast. What did I? Well, Dentist Tooth Car, Maniacs Racing Dungeon Super Fast.
Yeah.
So I think at this point we can safely assume that Juan has moved on from Barbie girl to dentist. So he's just slowly going through the alphabet, skipping random things, or he's looking for Barbie's dentist. I'm not 100% sure.
He's still thinking about that RV you've seen that night on
yeah,
Facebook.
He's still mildly obsessed with that horrific freaking mobile home.
that reminded him of a dentist office for some reason.
I don't really know.
It may be beyond our understanding.
It could be. It does make me want to never get dental work in Puerto Rico. Just, I know that's an assumption, but I'm just throwing it out there now. Juan, correct me. Landon thought about tearing down some snowmobiles, tracks. Put on a geo tracker. That could work. That would be cool. Oh, awesome. Okay, so Mopar's supposed to say Miniman won a GoPro on BRG's live. That's awesome. Muscle Garage. I got the ducks. I won a set of shop towels. Once was ivory pliers. The guy is giving away a lot of cool stuff. Beyond that fact, don't even worry about that part. He makes cool content. He sends his extremely nice Mopar with a whole lot of ain't care, as Hoonigans would say, and just, Rev Owner pegs it. And cool guy, cool people, cool family, awesome eater, no name. So go check him out. Go subscribe. And he does giveaways. And in all likelihood, if you are a subscriber, you're going to win something. I think he gave away 200 something things in his last live stream. So pretty damn good chance you're going to win something. Oh, that's why Landon's M3 got my, yeah, I gotcha. Well, Landon won a gift card in my live stream giveaway when I had 1,000 subscribers, and he bought a freaking blowgun with it. So, there's priorities. A Pratt & Whitney jet turbine engine from a Huey helicopter for Honda. I like your thought. That engine is bigger than the car. That car, as it sits right now, big ass American bumper to big ass American bumper, is 12 feet long. It will not. Basically, I'd have to put the Honda on top of that engine to make that marginally work. No, I think you're going to like which way it's going. I will show you that soon. I've got some artwork done for it. I had it done on Fiverr. Turned out pretty good. I'm taking that with me to PRI to help me sell support to some of the companies that are going to be there to say, hey guys, I need help. I want to build this cool thing. I can't financially do it without some support. So what can you guys offer? What do you think you could do with this? Do you like this idea? Any suggestions? If you can't, who should I talk to? Got to reach out. Worst thing to say is no, but I got to ask. So BRG equals full launch. Yes, BRG launched that car like it was like it owed him money, and it was $100 car, and it's a very, very nice Mopar. I think a jet engine for Honda would be fun too, Landon, but that doesn't mean I got jet engine money or jet engine craftsmanship. I will make this up. Hopefully, if might be when I get back from PRI, I will take a Pratt & Whitney engine, and I will take the Honda, and I will, digitally put them together and show you how much that's probably not going to work. But I do support these suggestions. Yeah, I figured you'd like it, Juan. And I'm pretty sure you'd want me to find a way to put a dentist office in there as well.
Or at least a dentist chair.
That would probably be the driver's seat, would be a dentist chair. Oh, good Lord, Juan.
Oh, Lord.
Honda sleeping van with pain in the teeth, super ultra Homer Simpson's design car. I think I know where you're going with it, but I don't know if I can draw a map there for anyone else too. Hopefully they get it. Mopar's listening to the end. Got to get back to work. I'm glad to stop by. Thank you guys. Keep wrenching. No. I appreciate you dropping by, man. I appreciate the help with everything you're doing. So it's awesome to meet you and your mom at No Name, and I look forward to meeting you guys again next year. So you're saying the Honda would look like an air cleaner on that motor? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It would look like that Pratt & Whitney engine had a Honda-shaped air cleaner. Yeah. I remember when Monster Garage put a jet engine in a Celica. If I had Jesse James money, I'm skilled, but I'm not Jesse James skilled. And if I had Discovery Channel funding it, maybe I could do that. And also, if I had 10 guys helping me, it's a maybe. It's a maybe.
Yeah, bring it up at PRI. You might be able to find you a big sponsor.
I don't want to turn it into a jet engine Honda. I have what I want to do. If you guys want to build a jet engine microcar, have at it. I'm pretty sure you can find something. I found that car. No shit. $300 on Facebook Marketplace. So they're out there. They just take a lot of time and effort to find and finagling to make things happen. Because when you advertise something for $300 on Marketplace, you get a lot of weird ass replies. So half the time you have to really kind of you have to play nice and play the long game sometimes. Dental care as a car key.
I don't know if I want to do dental care with a car key.
Or you could do dental care in a key car, which is the Japanese key series cars, those micro cars that are technically smaller than my Honda. Hook up with Sandra Bullock, problem solved. I'll give it a try. I'm pretty sure I'm not her type, but yeah. And I don't know if you can tell by these rugged good looks, but I'm not the bad boy type.
They say she's stuck up.
I would assume that anybody with multiple $1 million is a bit stuck up.
Yeah.
To what extent? Don't know. I've met some mildly famous people that have been awesome. I've met some mildly famous people that have been dicks. I delivered furniture in the Carolinas. The people that had nothing would tip you. The people that lived on top of the mountain with $1 million homes wouldn't even look at you. It all depends. You just never know.
Yeah.
People from everywhere are strange. What people consider, normal everyday people, it varies by who you were, where you were, how you grew up, and what you've been exposed to. So.
If it's like some of the neighborhoods around here, you got a lot of people that stick their nose up at you, won't tip you because they don't have the money to tip you because they're spending it all on that house.
Yeah, these weren't those people. These were the one guy. They had a random throwback story for just a second, and probably going to end it for the night. But delivered furniture to the top of a mountain in North Carolina. I mean, no shit, the top of a mountain. The guy had just driven his convertible Porsche up with a Cape Buffalo head in it because he didn't know how else he was going to get it to his vacation house. So he drove from Florida with a Cape Buffalo mount in the passenger seat of his Porsche.
I bet that turned a few heads.
I'm thinking. And didn't tip the guy. And now you're not required to. I'm not saying it like that. We delivered a mattress to somebody and we took the rolling out, and they lived in a not a rundown house, but a very modest means house in the valley. And they hadn't had a new mattress since Jimmy Carter was president. And they gave us $5, and it was probably all they had. It really, how you see people and how you value things depends on where you've been, where you were, and what you've been exposed to. Doesn't mean it's good or bad, but
Yeah, a lot of those people up that way, they'll give you the shirt off their back.
You could stand next to Sam Walton and never know it. Isn't that the Walmart? Pardon me if I'm wrong. Isn't that the Walmart guy? I might be confusing that name.
Yeah.
Oh, Landon's got a premiere in a couple of minutes. That's awesome. I'm ending it in about a minute or so, Landon. So I'm not going to be able to jump on, but good luck with your premiere tonight. Thank you so much for dropping by. I will have to look back at it, but in the 80s, Carcraft magazine showed a Honda CRX with a Pratt & Whitney jet engine in the back hatch area. It was a small engine, but the size of a 4-rotor Wankel. Yeah. Okay. I granted now the truck in I almost call it truck. The Honda, the Honchero in its current form does have a mullet truck bed where it's party in the back and very small amount of business in the back. I just screwed that up backwards, but
Enough room for a 6-pack.
You could put 2 kegs in it, and you might actually crush its weight carrying capacity as well. But what I want to do with it, I think it's going to be pretty damn cool. I like the way the artwork came out. I'm not going to talk to anybody about it yet because God forbid something happens and somebody does offer me, hey, we'll sponsor this build if you do it this way. I might change my mind, but it would have to be amazing. So Sam Walton is his cousin. Well, that's very cool. I think everybody's Landon's cousins because Bear Rose is Landon's cousin. I might be Landon's cousin at this point. You might be Landon's cousin at this point.
I might be.
I wouldn't mind being rich. I don't give a half an ass about looking rich. It just, if I was rich, it would mean I'd have a lot more $1,000 cars. That's pretty much how it would probably shake down. Because I still want to build shit. So, I think your Sam Walton and the Sam Walton that we're referring to, a bit different Sam Walton. 2 kegs in the back is a Mad Max car. Pretty much. No, the Honchero was not designed by Homer Simpson. That was the Homer. The car that Homer Simpson developed on The Simpsons was the Homer, not the Honchero. Yeah, so I think Mohawk just saw the full-size jet engine I'm thinking of. Yeah, basically the Honda would look like a freaking hood ornament. So I think with that, I am going to end it tonight. I do appreciate everybody coming by in the chat. Appreciate you coming on. Does nothing special. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, ain't no problem.
Yeah, I've got laundry I got to finish. I've got dogs to get off of my left arm for the 9th time tonight. Oh, I got to pack what I can pack tonight, get everything ready. And thank you all so much. Please go check out the GoFundMe for Victor from Functional Histories. He makes all the cool little Hot Wheels versions of everybody's favorite YouTube cars. They've got something going on and they could use your help. I will post a link. The link is posted on Buster Radio Garage's Facebook channel. I'm pretty sure Colleen has posted on her YouTube by now. I will be posting it this evening on mine. I've got a couple things to do, but it will be up tonight. Go help out our buddies. Big thing is community, and we're trying to be the best community we can, which means we help our friends when we can. So if you can help him financially, great. If you'd like to send us something, his information is in his About page on his Facebook, or on his YouTube channel. Sorry. And if you cannot afford to financially do anything, please share the link and let everybody else know what's going on and help our friends out. Thank everybody so much. I hope to see as many of you as humanly possible at PRI this weekend. I will be in my channel stuff. I'll be walking around. My friend Lauren's going to be there. So if you see us, seek us out. I'm going to have stickers and stuff to hand out. Love to see everybody I can. If there's somebody you want me to check out or meet, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week. I hope to do a live stream on Friday. I can't guarantee anything yet, but I will let you know as soon as I can. Appreciate you, DNS, for coming on. Is there anything you'd like to share before we get out of here?
Nothing really. Maybe if you ain't subscribed to my channel, maybe,
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Go does nothing special. He's in my if you, I'm not gonna have time to share it tonight on here. If you go to my channel in the feature thing below, there's everybody that I have in there. He is in there as well. Go check him out. Got some cool content. I can't appreciate him enough for jumping on damn near every live stream I've ever done. Great to have him in the background. I'm glad to call him my friend. So I thank you. And I will see you guys, if not soon, at least next week. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.